Looking for Rob. Can I got this in there? No? Alright, thanks.
Thanks. Jesus, boy, hold this. Watch this. What's that noise, neighbour? Or leave it alone. Or leave it on that hand. Come on. Trevor, you can bite me. Trevor, let's just go.
Fire safety officer. Hello? Hello? Fire safety officer. Hello? Fire safety officer. Can I have a word, please? Fire safety, I have to come into the apartment to check the apartment. Could you let me in, please? Okay, we're going to have to get maintenance here to open this door. I'm going to have to get maintenance.
29. Yeah, room guides.
I'm going to have to get maintenance. I need to check this apartment. If I don't do that, I'm going to be fired.
Rob, it's Louise. Open the door. I spoke to you earlier on the phone. I gave you your opportunity to come and talk to us. If you don't answer the door, Rob, I'm going to start reading out all the dirty chat logs. Let all your neighbours know you are sending indecent images of young children. The youngest being 2, Rob. You're a disgusting, vile creature, Rob. Come on. Face up to what you're doing. All your work colleagues and everything know us. You'll never be able to go to Beaumont Hospital again. Come on, Rob. Sorry guys, the light keeps switching off here. Right, how many chat logs? This is how it's gonna go down. Damien, you can just open that there. Right, God, guys, we're just gonna read the chat logs out. Sweat rolling out me. Right, that's just to show you guys, this is what our decoy had to put up with. This is what Rob likes of young girls with their little pussy hair sticking out. Now, just give us a chat log at the back of there. Right, Rob, so you got the what? Yeah, you added the child who was 13 on WhatsApp, and you said, "Oh, you're trusting me now." She told her she was 13, and he says, "Well, I can understand you not trusting me, But at least you're not scared anymore. Anyways, you're going to be a good 13-year-old girl now for me, aren't you? Right? You went on to say you wanted to ring her and she told you no. If I thought you acted stupid, I'd put you over my knee and give you a little spank. Because you like to be a pretend daddy, didn't you? Right? Then you went on and on. Can someone just hold that for a sec? Would you just hold that down to the floor for me? Come on, Rob, I'm reading them out. Now, you told her that you didn't want to risk your job because it was a job phone, which we know now that was a lie. You told us an address you were at, which was a lie as well. You wanted to be her boyfriend. She was 13. You sent her an invoice to McCabe's pharmacy and said that your name was Robert Robertson. You also told her it was Richard Robinson. You also sent an invoice from Beaumont Hospital saying that you were up there with a fake address that an 83-year-old man lives at. You should be ashamed of yourself, right? You constantly asked her, was she being bold? Right? You constantly asked her, was she in her room? Was she in her PJs? Every day she had to tell you what colour panties she was wearing. You wanted her to be her girlfriend. She told her she's only 13, she's too young. She never had a boyfriend. You told her boys can be bold. She asked you how. They put your hands up your skirt and rub your pussy to see if your pussy is wet. Once they know it's wet, they will rub and rub till you feel it getting wetter. Then they try to put your hand in your panties. And she said, that's dirty. No, it's not dirty to be wet. But if you rub your panties, your pussy will feel nice. Sorry, just someone lashed that on there. And you will like it. But you must stop boys trying to do this. But it's okay to do it yourselves. Most girls like making their panties wet. That's actually one thing, Rob. You must have sent about 40 pictures of girls with soiled panties in their periods, wet, stains on them, and young girls from 12 and 13 years of age, right? You told her she needed to do everything you said to follow your instructions, how to make her pussy wet, because she feels nicer and nicer, and it won't get sore, but she must not let boys do it, only you. You went on and said that all girls start at a younger age. An ex-girlfriend showed you what to do. Because it feels good, it's called making your pussy come. It gets really, really wet. Once you get to know what you do, you won't stop wanting to do it. She'll love it. She told you it's disgusting. She's only 13. It might sound that way, but it's really nice. Your ex taught you the same, but she loved it in the end. Rubbing her pussy through her cotton panties and seeing them getting wetter and wetter. She asked you what age was your girlfriend, and you told her she was 12. You asked her, had she tried before? She told you no way. You started to try and make her jealous by saying other girls on the app was emailing and wanted to go on dates with you. You constantly asked her for photographs. Let me see, asked for pictures. Yeah, you were constantly asking her for photographs, so you tried to tell her that girls were asking you out on a date. But, you know, everybody on Facebook saw your pictures. If we put you out, the fucking bin man wouldn't take it away. So what are you going to do for it? You told her she needed to make it up. I really think you need a spanking. You're still a young 13-year-old, very frustrating, and I will pull those panties between your cheeks to make sure I spank you well. And she told you it's very confusing for her, and you said, well, you're too young to have a boyfriend, but you're acting younger. This is a child, Rob. Come on, Rob. Come on now. Face us. Be a man. Right? You asked her what would make you happy. What did she think would make you happy? She said she didn't know. She wanted her to go into the back room and pull her panties between her pussy lips. Then you told her that you'd like to be her boyfriend, but you understood she was only 13. And then you said you just hate the thought of other boys grabbing you and putting their hands on you and trying to kiss you. You went on about these bold boys, right? So So then you went on to say, you asked her, did she like boys? Did she hang around them in groups? And you told her, one day, one will hold your arms behind you, the other two will, and you will want to go on. You will try to put his hands in your top to feel your nipples, trying to pinch them softly, trying to kiss you. You asked her, did she understand? Then the others will pull up your skirt, showing your cotton panties, spreading your legs, then start to rub your pussy, seeing if it can get wet. By the way, this was, how old are you?
13.
No, you were 13, but how old are you? What will I say? One of the decoys you were talking to like this is a 63-year-old grandmother. And this decoy here is in her 50s. And they had to laugh at you because you're a fucking tick.
Speaking?
So go outside there with you. So she told you, when you start talking about these boys gang raping her, she told you it was disgusting, why would they do that? And you said, I know, but they will want to get your nipples hard so they can lick and suck them, get your pussy really, really wet. Then the guy from behind will then put his hand into your panties from behind. After his friends has told him that your panties are really wet, then he will push them to one side. You asked her, did she understand? Then the guy rubbing your pussy will lick his finger and start to finger you, trying to make you come, till you squirt from coming from your pussy. All the while the other guy is pinching, licking your nipples, and you'll know what they'll do as well. And she said, what? They will take out their cocks, force you to hold them, wank them, because you come from fingering. Your legs will get weak and you will go on your knees. You know what you will do then? And she said, well, make you kiss their cocks and lick them one by one. That's how bowl boys can be. I hope you did not get wet telling you this. You would tell me if you did, yes? And then she didn't answer and you said, did you get wet? And she said, no. And you went on talking constantly about being gang raped. Then you actually were going to meet her today out in Swords, weren't you? But I think your wife kind of, we heard you're married. So your wife kind of, you didn't know what to say to her to get away for the night. So you told me you needed some planning. You told her, you're a bit of a racist because you told her the foreign boys are bolder than Irish boys. They're fucking cheeky. And it told her never to be alone with foreign boys. Because you'd have to add on more for the gang rape for the foreign boys. So they would do more or less the same. They like to hang around in 4 or more groups. You probably noticed that. She said, no, not really. 2 of them would hold your legs open and hold your arms while the other starts to lick your pussy and fingering at the same time. Jesus, you're really into this gang raping stuff, aren't you? You're absolutely vile. Come on, Rob. Come and see me face to face. Come on. What? So, you told her that they're all going to take turns on her and making her squirt again. And they're going to make her grab their cocks and wanking them and sucking them off and they're going to make her drink their cum. Sounds like you have a bit of experience in this field, Rob. Right, where's the other chat log? Or here, I have it in my hand. We have 4 chat logs. Oh, and by the way, Rob, we have a team, TGA, from the UK that got in contact with us today, and they have you as well. Absolutely vile as well to young decoys over there too. Okay, I'll take that. Can you hold that? No. The backspacer. Don't backspacer. That's the backspacer, yeah. Right. Do you want to have your say? It'll be fine. Rob, one of the decoys came all the way from Belfast to see you. Come on out and say hello.
Come on, Rob.
Come on, she's here for you, Rob.
Emily's here, Rob. Come on.
Are you hiding in there with your wife? Because we know what her name is, but you know what? She's an innocent party in all of this, Rob. You've brought this to your wife's door. How disgusting are you? Absolute disgusting. You constantly send this young girl, 14 years of age, pictures of young girls, and they were getting younger and younger all the time. You told her that the reason you were interested because you were doing research. Amazing doing research. Come on, Rob. She kept constantly telling you that she was scared and she didn't like the way you were constantly talking about pants because she was only 13. You kept constantly asking her about ball boys, gang raping her, asking has anybody ever made her come. You told her then when she went off to school that you did a lot of research while offline and you were going to send her all the pictures, and boy did you fucking send her pictures. Absolutely disgusting. You kept saying to her that she'd make you very happy if she would send pictures. Is that how you got your other pictures, Rob? You groomed real children online, was it? You know you can be done for grooming real children online, Rob, and sending decent images, pornographic images. Come on, Rob. Out you come. We're going nowhere. The Gardaí have been called. Your answer, does she have hairs on her pussy? Little small hairs that's starting to grow. Because some girls seem to have them and they stick out her little white cotton panties. I'm going to have one word. Going to have a word?
Sure, yeah.
I'll pass over to Sam.
Well, Rob, this is sickening, to be honest with you. You keep asking, do you have hair around your pussy? You're telling her that it's okay to answer, that she can trust you. She tells you that it's rude and she's not going to answer because she's afraid to answer. She's only a child. You're saying that she is playing with her kitty. Remember me saying that. You said that you're going to send us some cock pictures, boys being bold. She asks you, why would girls my age, 13, do that? It's dirty. You said, I think they like it or they would not do it. They are not a good girl like you. Like I said, don't go near bold boys.
Come on, Rob.
You don't want her near boys. You want her for yourself.
Yeah, he isn't there, everybody. He's just hiding like the piece of shit he is. Come on, Rob.
You keep asking about the colour of her PJs and the colour of her panties, and that you're going to make her squirt. And you're going to see how wet her pussy gets.
Sorry for a second. Austin King, if you don't like how I do it, fuck off the live feed. Pulled for harassment. Kiss me whole. Go ahead. Someone wants to rape a fucking child, like...
Yeah. You sent her an image and you asked her, do you see how that bold boy just pulled them to one side to finger her pussy? You ask her, do you see how wet the pussy gets? Making her spread her pussy lips so he can rub her clitty, just to get her wet and make her squirt. And she says that's disgusting. Because she's 13. And she hasn't got a clue. She's only a child. She said that she was going to bed now because she had school in the morning. And you said to her, make sure you stay away from bold boys.
Come on, Rob. 1.5k people waiting to say hello to you.
You asked her, was she happy with the research?
The Guardian are on the way. Sorry, Sam.
You're all right. You asked her, was she happy with the research he did yesterday about 13-year-olds dating older men? And she said it was disgusting. And he said, I know.
Yes,
I
Ben.
thought so too, because you found it nice. You like that.
Guys, I just want to say a massive, massive well done to Alexa Decoy on this one. She was absolutely vile, and he was relentless. The pictures she was sent was absolutely, he's the worst that we've gotten. And Alexa has just been amazing. Come on, Rob.
You tell her that the pictures were from the site where older men talk about dating 13-year-olds. And you actually say the girls did not look happy.
You also said, Rob, that these pretend daddies that you've been talking to online was slagging you because the decoy wasn't sending you any photographs and calling her stupid. Real fucking grooming technique there, making her feel guilty. And that all the other daddies, well, the pretend daddies, was slagging, saying that their children were better than her. Can you imagine if that was a real child and how she would have felt, Rob? You're absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. And furthermore, what you've done here is you've explained in great detail gang rape. And not only that, you're part of a paedophile ring who is sending explicit videos and pictures of young children being sexually abused. Everyone, the amount of messages we've got in today because of you. I gave you your chance to come and meet me, and you bottled it. What you actually done, Rob, was you put on an English accent, which was shite, by the way. Fucking wouldn't be going to the Abbey Theatre, that's for sure.
Come on, Rob. You said that you tried to be a daddy to young 13-year-olds. You send disgusting pictures and making these 13-year-olds take pictures with them. With the daddies. And you said, yes, I like these old men saying, I'll pretend to be your daddy. Make these 13-year-olds take disgusting pictures with writing attached, making the old girls send pictures to them. Then you sent a picture and you said, this is a drawing this pretend daddy got his 13-year-old to do.
That's done with the child.
You said that the child wants her pretend daddy's cock inside her to fuck her and to come in her pussy. And he must be licking her pussy and asshole. These are images that you sent. And you're explaining to a 13-year-old child what this daddy is doing to her.
This is another one you liked, Rob. Look at that. How sick are you? I just need to be careful. The next one is... Oh, yeah. And the reason I showed that one is because the lady has French manicure nails. That's just one. And the reason I show that is the lady has French manicure nails, lads. So that one isn't of a child. But could you imagine if a child got their hands on this beast? Absolute vile.
You asked another decoy.
Sorry, lads, the lights keep going out here.
Do you wear panties with your PJs? And are they tight or loose? Would you pull them tight just for me? Can you make the back of them tighter like a G-string? May need to stand up, and the same with the front of your panties. You said that you wish she was on camera because you'd be able to tell her what to do.
Yeah, you constantly wanted her to go on cam. So you could teach her on camera. You need to push that right in so it stays on for a while longer. Yeah, Yvonne, he's an absolute sick man. We've spent the whole day looking for him. He doctored, he falsified a bill payment to Beaumont Hospital with an 83-year-old man's address on it. And the poor gentleman lives on his own, which we found out. And but we have literally went everywhere today looking for him. But we found him in the end. Thank God. Come on, Rob! Out you come!
You ask her, is what's going into this girl's pussy, because you sent her an image, and you're still gently rubbing your PJ's pussy shape, like in the picture. And she said to you, no, it's too sore. And you said, maybe make your panties loose now and rub them. So even though the child is telling you that it's sore and she can't do it, you're telling her to go ahead and do it anyway. And she says it's sore and it's starting to bleed. And you said, pull your panties tight again. I like a string on the front, but with your pussy lips outside on each side. And if you like, always keep them like that when I'm online. And she says, why? And you said, knowing you do that for me makes my cock hard. She says, am I bad for doing that? I am only 13, never done this before. Why does it make you like that? It makes my cock hard because I'd like to think of you. Legs spread, smiling for me. Pussy lips outside your panties. Little hairs poking out too. The child says to you, does it stay like that? Does it hurt? And you said, it does not hurt. I'm enjoying it.
Now, Rob, another thing as well, when you wanted to come to our uncle's house tonight, you wanted her, as soon as she went in, you went into the house, you said she had to bend over the chair with her panties down to her ankles so you could lick her bum hole. Remember that, Rob? Like, seriously, everybody's looked at your picture. Fucking tired, wouldn't take it out.
You told her to wet her fingers and rub your clitty. And she said, I can't, it's sore and bleeding a bit. Did you like my cock pictures? Keep looking at them so you know what this is a cock. This is my cock. And you said, look at my cock now and rub your pussy through your panties. You said you would always keep your panties tight, like I said, from now on. Yes? And you said it would be great if she did.
Just to let you guys know, he is actually in because our neighbours told us, his neighbours told us he was in.
You tell her that she's growing up and she does this. You're doing it for your pretend daddy. Pretend daddy. She's 13, she's a child. She has a daddy. Daddies don't do this.
And I'd also just like to mention...
Daddy happy.
I'd also like to mention that he works in a hospital where he has access to children. Now, we're not claiming that he has done anything to children. We don't know if these pictures are of children in the hospital. We really don't know. That will be up to the Gardaí to investigate. What I can say is that majority of the pictures that was sent to us are from off porn sites where... yeah, they're disgusting. I'm just looking at you flicking through them.
Every time he sends an image, he's like there's 3 images sent within.
You know what, right? You actually thought you were being very fucking clever, but you were really being stupid because you'd send the image and we'd save it and then you'd delete it. Okay, guys, is that the Gardaí here? The Gardaí? Right, okay. Hang on to that, his wife is told him. No, I'm not.
Hang on, guys, we're just waiting on it just seems that his wife has turned up here at the property.
Come on, Rob, come out.
We don't want to get her on camera. And where's her security?
Security is there. Yeah. Come on, Rob.
What do you mean security?
Okay, you never know.
Okay.
Alright, guys, we've just
We're
been
just
told
going-
that he's down at the police station with his wife. He's actually handed himself in, so we're hoping that's the case. Okay. So
Okay, we're just going to leave it here now.
We'll give you an update later on. Thanks a lot.
Bye, guys.
Keep